Hey guys, welcome back to Think Beautiful, the channel where I talk all about Harry and Meghan. And I'm telling you, Meghan cannot sit still for one day. She always has to be in the press some way, somehow. And now we have her and Harry, of course, because she has to make it look like they're so happy at an LA Dodgers baseball game. Like, absolutely random. These two don't really even get into baseball. Meghan wears baseball caps. That's about it. That's as good as it gets. Now, of course, People magazine has the scoop because this trip to the baseball game is all about press. Like I said, they don't care about the game. Meghan just wants to promote her as ever brand. It's always about her brand. So look at this article. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry make surprise appearance. It's always a freaking surprise at Dodgers World Series game in LA. See pics? Exclamation mark. Oh, I can't wait to see pics. Now, of course, there are so many photos because Meghan has called everyone in. We've got all the angles, and I'm going to show you some really interesting ones. And of course, she found the camera straight away because she told them where to be. Now, this is what you need to know, everyone. You have to know this. What happens, People Magazine, if we don't find out this information? Am I just going to self implode? What actually happens if I don't read this? Game 4 of the 2025 World Series between the Toronto Blue Jays. Remember, Meghan used to live in Toronto and it's like her second home and she loves it so much, but not today. And the Los Angeles Dodgers took place on Tuesday, October 28. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry were among the many celebrities to attend the game. There were actual celebrities at this game, okay? But they were sitting in like suites or boxes or whatever you call them in the US, and not down on the ground right where everyone can see you. Honestly, these guys were like at the bottom of the barrel when it came to celebrities. Meghan has often been seen in a Dodgers hat over the years. What does that mean, People Magazine? Who cares? Does that mean she likes baseball? No, it just means she wears baseball caps. Because I wanted to deep dive on that. I was like, okay, if you say she's been seen often in Dodgers hats over the years, how many times is often? I want to know, and I'll be the judge. Thank you very much. So I've had a look, and the first time I see it, here she is living her dream shopping in the supermarket. She would do this every day now, you guys. This is what she wants to do. Look at her having so much fun. Honestly, who would want to do that? And she can anyway. But this was in December 2016. She then wore the hat again February 2017. Now, this is all of the times when she has called the paparazzi because she was dating Prince Harry. So we have all the pictures. So that's twice now. Then we have another one here, again 2017 in June, a few months later, on her way to the UK, to very subtly go and see Prince Harry, even though there's a camera right in her face. And by the way, why is she wearing glasses? They are obviously just for aesthetics. And then, of course, we know she wore the hat here. Everyone knows this one. Let's not even go there. So that was very recently, January this year. So I can count, People Magazine, in 9 years, 4 times. Is that often? I don't think so. I really don't think so. That is a lot of days. I'm not going to do the maths, but 4 times in 9 years is hardly worth mentioning. I'm sorry. I just had to go there. I like to get the receipts, okay? But this is what People Magazine will want you to believe. They want you to think that this Dodgers game went swimmingly. All right. And I'm going to show you it actually did not. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are just as excited about the 2025 World Series as the rest of us. I'm pretty sure they're not excited at all, by the way. On Tuesday, the couple was among the crowd at Dodger Stadium watching Game 4, yada, yada, yada. The MLB shared a video of their arrival on X, and of course, there's plenty of security and all that stuff because they make a scene wherever they go. Now, you can tell that these two have been given these hats. It doesn't get bluer than that. These hats have never been worn. I wouldn't be surprised if the price tag is hanging off the back. I mean, look at that. They are box fresh. These guys do not care about this game. Maybe they were paid to be there. I don't know. I'm pretty sure Meghan doesn't go anywhere unless she's either paid to be there or she knows it's going to help her in some way. Meghan wore, in case you're wondering, in case you want to dress like Meghan, she wore dark colored pants. Obviously, we don't know the brand. We don't ever want to know the brand of her pants, let's be honest, with an oversized white button up shirt. Oh, something different. Okay. Something that doesn't fit. Yeah, as usual, as ever. And I'm sure the buttons weren't buttoned up either. Prince Harry, no one cares what he wore. But anyway, he wore a black blazer, just boring AF, over a white t shirt with dark pants. Why would you mention any of that? No, it just sounds like something I wore down to the shops or something. It's really not very descriptive at all. The two sat in the front row. This is where it gets a little bit messy, cheering on Meghan's home team. Oh, it's Meghan's home team, is it? I'm pretty sure Prince Harry also lives in LA, but let's forget all about that because just remember Meghan wrote this article. So this is about her home team. LA is her home. Harry doesn't even get a mention. He has no identity anymore. Their seats were in front of the legendary Dodgers pitcher, Sandy Koufax. I'm probably saying that wrong, but they were sitting in a very key spot. Now, other celebrities that were there, we had James Marsden, Austin Butler, Sydney Sweeney, very, very popular right now. You could say an it girl, if you will, but Meghan is just a nobody. But these two were hanging on to their titles, so they have put themselves front row center. I mean, look at this. Look where they were sitting, literally on the pitch. I mean, I love this photo. They're almost in between a guy's legs. That would have been so good. I'm sure Harry would have loved to have been smack bang in between a man's thighs. I'm just talking about the picture, you guys. I don't know why anyone would take that the wrong way. Now, things went a bit pear shaped when they were featured on the Jumbotron. All right, now we all know how worried they are about safety. So, literally, look at this. This is such a joke. Harry's claim, that he's always worried about safety goes out the window when you see something like this. They're literally on the Jumbotron. Everyone knows that they are there. That is not clever, I have to say. But look at that. They got put up on the Jumbotron and they got booed because we got this on X. Feel bad for Meghan and Prince Harry. They were shown at the screen during Dodgers World Series Game 4 and were booed very loudly. These are from people that were at the game. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle booed hard when just shown on the Dodger Vision. LOL. Oh, wow. Now I'll play this and see if you can hear it. You kind of can hear it in the background. Have a listen. Oh, I mean, look at Megan's smile. That is painted on. You just know that that is fake. And look at Harry. He doesn't look happy at all. Now, that was the story that People magazine didn't want you to hear. But it's leaking out because Daily Mail has gone there as well. And Daily Mail is running with this angle. So we have this LA Dodgers fans furious as Harry and Meghan get royal treatment at World Series over local legends. They have been given preferential treatment. You could say others have been discriminated against because they actually don't have a royal title. I mean, what kind of privilege is this? Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have left Dodgers fans far from impressed after being handed the best seats in the house for a front row date night. Oh, is this a date night, honestly? At Game 4 of the World Series. They just call it date night. That's their excuse to not bring the kids, okay? They never bring the kids. This is why people don't believe there are kids. The superstar couple, what? Now seemingly deeply ingrained in LA life, I wouldn't have said that, were decked out in Dodgers merch that someone just slapped on them for the big game on Tuesday night, with Fox's TV cameras regularly zoomed in on them as they enjoyed the action. They must have paid extra for that one. In a surprising decision quickly noticed by fans, Harry and Meghan were given front row seats worth tens of thousands of dollars, while local legends, get this, Magic Johnson and Sandy Koufax were relegated to the second row. So Harry and Meghan have been put front row center in front of these two people. And you might not know exactly how important these two people are. Let me explain that to you. Okay. Magic Johnson is a part owner of the team of the LA Dodgers. Take a look at this. Guggenheim Baseball Management is the ownership group of the LA Dodgers. And look, Magic Johnson is right there. He owns the freaking team. And he sat in the second row. Who do Harry and Meghan think they are? Then, of course, we've got Sandy Koufax, who is a 4-time World Series winner and Hall of Fame pitcher, an actual legend of the game. But no, Harry and Meghan were instead given the royal treatment, and they sat right in front of these two people. No wonder they got booed. This is very poor form. This is the worst kind of privilege. Oh my goodness. Now, on social media, these two have been criticized hard. This is why they hate social media. One fan wrote, Prince Harry and his wife sitting in front of Sandy Koufax, uneffing real. Another added, why the hell are they in front of Sandy? While a third noted, they need to leave. I love that. They need to leave. Wow. So disrespectful. Now, as I said, they absolutely were not there to watch the game. They were there for themselves. They wanted the photos. They wanted to be seen. They don't even get into this game at all because the last time they went to a baseball game was way back when in 2019. Now, this was in the UK. It was affiliated with Invictus. So there was a point, a reason to be there. And of course, Meghan still had to make it about herself because she stated that this guy, one of the players, was actually like a long lost relative of hers or something like that. Probably the only family member she is on speaking terms with, because have a look at this. During her visit, Meghan greeted Red Sox outfielder Mookie Betts, who is reportedly a distant relative of the Duchess. Well, most of her relatives are pretty distant, you have to admit. So that's just another one for the basket of relatives that she doesn't speak to. He told Fox News that he was hoping to meet her because he's never met her. And when he did, he gave her a hug and she even invited him to dinner. Well, of course she does. She would invite him in with her shoes off. There would be a hot toddy on the stove. Come in, stay for a while. He's going to get a box of candles for Christmas, or he's going to get some spreads or something. Now, yeah, I don't think so. She doesn't care. She's already forgotten his name. But that was the last time they went to go and see any kind of baseball game. They don't care. This was a complete setup. Now, after their little Halloween pumpkin patch reel, that they looked completely miserable, Meghan, honestly, is going to look pretty stupid bringing out a wedding candle if they're going to get divorced. So I think she had to be seen with Harry to make sure everyone knows they are very much together. She needs this candle to sell. She has just released it. It's the 519, the most ridiculous name ever, but it's 519 because it's the 19th of May, the day they got married. She's put out a candle in memory of the day. So she has to maintain this fake marriage. Now she has linked her brand to the marriage. What a dumb move. But guys, please let me know what you think about this. What a load of BS. These two monkeys have just made absolute idiots of themselves. They've gotten booed. They're using their titles to get royal treatment when they are not even working royals. What is going on? How is this even possible? Someone just needs to say no to these two. I'd happily be the one to do it. Put me on the door. I will turn them away every single time. But guys, thank you so much for listening. Please like and subscribe, and I will keep these videos coming. Thank you. Bye.